What's up, guys? Welcome back again to your Heroclix headquarters. So today, I thought in the middle of all these rules changes, now's probably not a good time to be doing top 5s and team builds and Power of the Weeks, which is what I was gonna be doing, but I feel like it's a bad time because I don't want to say a bunch of stuff and have all of it be wrong in like 2 months. So what we're gonna do is, I thought it would be the perfect time to do some more figure painting videos. I still have a lot of these guys left to paint, and there's coming out with a lot more, so I gotta get these painted. It was recommended to me that I do Magneto next, so that's who we're gonna paint today. If you guys haven't seen one of these painting videos, basically I've only painted figures like 3 times now, so I think they turned out pretty well, but I just got one of these, Master Series paint starter sets from Reaper Paints. Yeah, I'm reading it off the back of the box. Anyway, I got one of these. It was like 25 or 30 bucks or something, and I think it's totally worth it, and it's a lot of fun to paint these X-Men Deep Cuts figures. If you guys haven't seen these, we'll do a quick little unboxing for it before I paint it. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Boom, alright, so there we go. Here's the Magneto. If you guys haven't seen these Deep Cuts figures before, basically they got the same sculpt as in the X-Men Regenesis set from a while back, and you can just paint them yourself. They do have different cards, different dials, different powers and everything, so really cool. And yeah, you can see on the back there, that's what it might look like if you want to paint it. But you can paint it to be whatever you want, and that's pretty cool. Somebody did say I should paint it like the movie, and I was already thinking about doing that. Now, which movie, to be precise? I was actually thinking the X-Men Days of Future Past. I really liked his look in that movie. It was kind of like a brownish, maroonish color, which, I mean, kind of just mixing the red and purple of his comic book look, but it was pretty cool. It was kind of armored. He had the cape and the helmet and everything, so it was pretty awesome. So we'll try to replicate that as best we can with this and just see how it works. Okay, so without further ado, let's just crack this guy open and see what he can do, and then we're gonna paint him. So, boom. There's, you can see his card. You can read his powers if you'd like. So it's pretty basic. He's got leadership, and then you can choose outwit or perplex. And he's got the extinction team trait, which all the Utopia pieces from this Deep Cut set have, where if he hits with an attack, all other Utopia characters get +1 to their attack. So pretty decent overall. He's 100 points, some running shot, TK, energy shield, that special damage power, some flight, and 6 range, X-Men team ability. Not bad for 100 points. Maybe not the best Magneto ever, but he's pretty cool nonetheless. And the cool thing about these things too is you can see here, once you take them out, they do have these switch clicks bases. They invented these a long time ago for team bases, but they work really well for this. So basically all the Regenesis figures from this set are also switch click spaces, so you can paint this one however you like, and then you can just pop them off and switch them over to the other one if you want to, which I think is really cool. So that way, if you like this one better and maybe you're afraid to paint it, you can just pop off the sculpt from the old one and put it on this dial. Or if you want to paint your own, then you can just swap them around that way. It's a really cool, really fun thing. But anyway, oops, without further ado, let's just paint him, see what happens. All right, so I got all my paint stuff over here. Now to make that kind of maroonish color, I'm gonna have to experiment a little bit with my paints because I just have bright red, brown, purple, blue, whatever. I'm gonna have to experiment a little bit here, so give me a minute. I'm gonna try and figure this out and try and come up with a color that looks like what I'm going for. Alright, so after some experimenting with some red, purple, and brown, I came up with a nice kind of maroonish color, like I said. Maroonish color. So I hopefully this looks good. I think it's pretty close to what I was looking for from what I remember from the movie. Now, if I remember correctly, I was just looking at it the other day. It's mostly his arms and his cape and kind of helmet that are kind of this maroon color. His armor's a little bit more of a brownish color, and his pants are like black. But I might just do the whole upper body with the same color. We'll just see what happens. We'll just have some fun with it, you know? Alright, well, I don't know about you guys, but I am really liking this maroonish, purplish kind of color here. Another coat or two of that, and I think it'll be looking real nice. Then we'll just put in a few more details, color the rest of them. I think we got a nice looking Magneto right here. Alright, so I did his helmet and the collar part there, and yeah, now I'm gonna start working on the pants a little bit. And I'm liking this purple so much, I'm thinking I might actually do his boots this color, even though I'm pretty sure his boots are supposed to be black too. But yeah, I just think it would look cool. So, you know, we're just gonna paint it to look cool at this point. Let's see what happens. Looking pretty cool with those black pants. So yeah, I think the purple might look pretty cool for the boots. I'm not really sure what color to do the belt though, or if I should go over the torso again with some brown to differentiate the armor part of it. But you know, like I said, we're just gonna try and make him look cool. So we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, so that looks pretty nice. I still don't know what to do with the belt. I don't know if I should paint that purple or black, or maybe even a whole nother color. Maybe just white, maybe just brown, gray, who knows? I'll just try out a few things and see what I like best, I guess. But yeah, I also need to really focus on the face next, now that the rest of them's kind of dry. So we'll try and do that next. Switching to an even tinier brush to try and get in this tiny little face hole of his helmet. Probably should have done the face first, honestly, and then done the purple around it. That would have been smart. But here we are, so wish me luck. All right, so I opted to try out a brown belt, and I think it looks all right. I don't know if I want to do brown armor though. I just kind of like that, you know, purplish maroonish color. I think what I'm gonna do is add a few black highlights to make it look a little bit more like the armor. And then maybe color in these orbs a little bit, and maybe try and add a little bit more just detail in some spots in general, and just, you know, see what he looks like. All right, so as you can see here, I did another coat of the purple on him. I did some black details, kind of make it look like he's got some armor pieces or something. Not quite what I had originally planned, but I still think he looks rather cool anyway. And I'm just gonna try and put some white in his eyes, maybe try and give him like a belt buckle or something. Oh yeah, I did a bit of like a dry brush on his orbs there, make him kind of pinkish. So yeah, let's just try and finish him up real quick. Eyes are always the most difficult part. So easy to mess up. They're so tiny. Sometimes I try not to even really bother with them, but oh, see, I messed up a little bit. Gosh, that looks horrible. See, eyes are not easy. This is like the tiniest brush I have. You know what? Maybe I'll just add a little bit of the purple to that. It looks like he's got the, you know, energy eyes look. Which is what I've done for like most of these figures because it's just easier that way. All right, so here he is. Yeah, like I said, I kind of messed up on the eyes, so I tried to add a little bit of the purple to it. If you can really, I don't know if you can really see it, but it doesn't really want to focus on him. Here we go. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it too well, but I tried to just add some purple to it and make it look like he's kind of had, you know, those angry energy eyes kind of thing. Probably not my greatest work, but it'll work for now. I gave him a little bit of silver there to make him look like he's got a kind of a belt buckle. And you know, like I said, I put some black there for some armor looking details. Yeah, like I said, not my best work, but you know, it doesn't really look anything like the movie either, maybe, but I'm still pretty happy with it. I still think it looks like a pretty cool version of Magneto. And I basically just didn't want to do the plain basic like purple and red because we already have that one. If I wanted to do that, I could just, you know, pop the sculpt onto here. And so I just didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something a little bit different. And you know what? I think he turned out fine. I'm actually pretty happy with him. Like I said, I think he looks pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this one. All right, so that's going to do it for this figure painting video. Like I said, I think he turned out pretty cool, and I can't wait to give him a shot in action. So if you guys enjoyed watching, please smash that like button for me. Let me know in the comments who you'd like to see me paint next, because somebody told me Cannonball next, so I might do him. I also got Magic and I think Warbird, and I got a second Wolverine and a second Storm. I might do them, I might not, I don't know. But let me know in the comments who I should do next, because I gotta get that Wave 2 coming out. I mean, it's already been out, but I gotta get those figures still so I can paint them next. And I gotta get those other ones from the Fantastic Four coming out soon. They're just reuse sculpts from the starter set, the Cosmic Clash starter set. So I bet those will be pretty fun to paint too. But yeah, I recommend checking these Deep Cuts figures out and trying to paint them for yourself, because it's super fun. And you know, sometimes it just turns into something else. And you know, it works, it looks cool, I like it, I'm happy with it. That's all that really matters. But anyway, don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And if you'd like to help support the channel even further and see your name here in the credits with our other awesome Patreon supporters, make sure you check the link in the description there. And you can check out our Patreon. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters, signing off.